What's up everyone, this is Deegan with The Geek Life. Today we're sitting down with a really talented band from Atlanta, Georgia called The Funeral Portrait. We're gonna just do a few questions about their music and just kind of jump into the nerdier side of them to get to know them a bit better. Alright, so there may be a few Geek Lifers who have never heard your music before. Would you introduce yourself and what kind of music you play?
So, like she said before, we're The Funeral Portrait, and I guess the easiest way to say is, or what we like to say, it's like emotional rock and roll. So it's like you take your traditional like rock and roll, but you put more heart behind it, more emotions, and you know, me acting like a baby on stage and crying. So yeah.
How did the band come together? Like, what's your origin story?
So about 3 years ago, like erase all three of these guys, and I started a band with some other dudes, and oh, you guys are racing yourself, and then you'll come back when I start talking about you. Okay, good. But yeah, we started in Atlanta, Georgia, and we used to be called Cosmoscope. We were just like a local band, and then we changed our sound a little bit, and the new songs didn't fit the name, so we were like, well, we need a new name. So we came up with The Funeral Portrait, and we were like, that works perfectly. Fast forward 16 tours in about, what, close to 3 years?
That's a lot of tours in 3 years.
Exactly.
God.
I know. So long story short, a few months ago, I got a text message from the dudes, and they just didn't want to do it anymore. It just wasn't for them, and it just so happened to be that Rob and Homer's band, Vanity Strikes, was breaking up at the time. Then I was like, well, now we need another guitar player. And so as I'm like going through Instagram, and I'm like, wait a second, who's the best shredder that I know? And it's Mikey, and he was in this band. He was in this band called The Offer, and he was an insane guitar player. So I was like, I have to have him. Actually, I texted him, and then he called me, and I was in the middle of the mall shopping, and he was like, yo, dude, I want to do this. And I was like, okay, I guess so. Literally within the first time talking to him, he was just like,
down.
Yes. And that was the best thing, right, Mikey?
Right.
When you're not doing music, what do you guys do in your spare time?
Work.
Yeah. Well, you have a fun job though, Mikey.
Yeah, I mean, I work at a music store, teach guitar, that type of thing. So
Fixes guitars.
So you still do music?
Yeah, make money on doing music, definitely. Yeah.
Living the dream.
Technically so.
Yeah. But and with me, I get to I have like a recording studio at my house, so I get to work with like local bands and stuff like that, which I charge like bare minimum, you know, what I can, just because I love working with smaller bands and helping develop their sound, developing them as people. And that's like such a huge thing for me, and especially Rob too, because we're now like quote mentoring like small like local bands.
A lot of people struggle with mental illness and thoughts of suicide. What is something you would like to say to them?
Growing up, I was bullied completely, because I've literally been this tall like since I was in 6th grade. So I've been this tall, this big. It's just how I was made, you know? And a lot of people just don't understand. A lot of kids don't understand that kind of stuff. I had such a hard time at school. I missed so many days of school. I missed so many days of just my childhood, just because I was afraid to go and do things. Things that still scar me today, like that I have a hard time doing just because of what happened. And so I became insanely depressed, insanely suicidal, tried to take my life multiple times, you know. I'm never gonna be the one to say, come talk to me about it or stuff like that, because what I think is it's a personal issue, and it's something that you need to go to someone that you really trust, that be school counselor, that being your best friend, that being your parents or anybody, or a psychiatrist, psychologist, therapist. That stuff's important, you know, and to this day I still go see someone to go talk to, because if I don't, I won't know how to deal with some of the things that my brain says or does,
right.
Or processes. And so I think to this day, I'll always say, just go and talk. Because if I didn't go and talk, I wouldn't be here. And I'd say two reasons. One, music. If music wasn't here, and if I wasn't playing these shows, I wouldn't be here. Because my shows are now my therapy. That's why we also tour so much, is because if I'm not playing shows, I literally freak out. I freak out. And so getting up on that stage playing the 20, 30-minute sets that we do every night is what helps me live.
How was it meeting Baby Metal?
Oh my God. So it was with Korn, Stone Sour, Baby Metal, and Yellow Wolf. And I'm a huge Baby Metal fan. As in, I love anything of the Japanese culture, and I love them so much. And it was crazy because I got to meet them, and I got to take a photo with them, and I got to meet the band as well, and like in their crew, and everybody was just so sweet, so kind, so nice.
So not American.
So not American, and it was awesome. They literally had three American crew members, and one was security. One was, and I'm talking security. I'm talking.
Oh yeah.
Like, this dude's huge, like huge, to protect these little girls,
right.
Because
everybody wants to meet them.
Well, not even that. In Japan, they've had security members gotten stabbed before, poisoned before. Like, I'm not even joking. Like kids, like people tried to throw acid on the girls before. Like, it's a wild thing. Yeah, and it's just great to watch them every day. I got to watch them for like 2 weeks straight.
Okay, you guys get to tour with 3 bands. Any bands, dead or alive, broken up or not. Who would those 3 bands be? But you cannot pick My Chemical Romance.
That's fine, because so many people say that. They're like, oh, you're gonna pick My Chem. It is, but the thing is I don't want to tour with them. The reason I tour with them as a crew member, but not with our band. The only reason why is because I'm not. So many people always say like, oh, you like My Chem, which I'm extremely humbled about. But I think the reason why we get the My Chem thing is because I grew up doing theater. I did musical theater my whole life. And our stage show, the all black thing, you know, I grew up being an emo kid, you know. I guess I'll start, of course, Baby Metal. I want like the funeral portraiture tour of Baby Metal. Would it be okay if we did one each? Then that way, yeah. Creeper, yes. If you've not heard of Creeper, please check them out. They're gonna be the next huge band. If you wanna know, they will be the next My Chem. So,
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks, yep.
Definitely Ghost.
Ghost.
That's a crazy lineup.
Yeah, I know. Garth Brooks too, but it would have to be Goth Brooks, right?
Yeah,
Goth Brooks, yep. His alter ego.
You can bring one fictional character from any universe to our world to be your best friend for life. Which character is this and why?
Pikachu! My man. Number 25, Mr. Pikachu. The bestest of friends, okay?
You're right.
Number 2, the best cuddle buddy of all time. He's just a good partner. He's just a good partner in crime. Robert?
Damn. Thinking.
Oh, come on. It's not that hard.
Fictional character.
Fictional? I'm all about Frodo Baggins, man. I'd like to have some beers with him and talk about his trip to Mordor.
Oh, there we go.
That's a good one.
That is
Good one.
really good one.
So fictional in general, that would be a game.
It could be a game.
You got one over?
Something Star Wars related, but something there's some Jedi Knight choice.
Yoda.
Say Yoda.
Yeah.
Well, because he could teach you.
Exactly.
Teach you the ways of the Force. I think you're Force sensitive. No, not working. You gotta hang out with Yoda more.
I think if I could hang out with Jules from Pulp Fiction, that would be the shit.
That would be dope.
Yeah, because
Okay.
like I would talk so much shit to people in public and hide behind.
Yep.
It would be great.
If you could be in any video game universe, which one would it be?
Come on. I'm just gonna route out Pokemon, of course.
Which Pokemon game though? You gotta pick one of the versions.
Yellow, so that way Pikachu can follow me around. So, see? That was such a great idea. Come on, literally releasing the exact same game, but having Pikachu follow you around. Genius. I love it.
I can't argue with that.
Yep, I loved it. And?
Pokemon.
I know, you love it. Show them your tattoos.
The 8 original Green Lanterns.
Oh my god.
Aren't those awesome? Yeah.
I love that.
I'd love to like see Mario 5.
Block phase.
Go-karts.
Mine would definitely be Skyrim. For
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, that'd be intense.
Yeah, it'd be a simple life.
The simple life.
That one you can shoot lightning at your fucking hand and there's dragons.
That's if they mess up your simple life.
So you would just be a a villager?
Yeah, and then when shit goes down is when I'd, Fusho die his ass.
Yeah. Same.
Anime or manga?
Oh,
I
okay.
don't even know what
I know. So anime, right?
Yeah,
Is-
animation bullshit.
Oh god. It's so animation, anime, right. So anime is the shows. Manga is the comic books, but they're backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Princess Jellyfish is like my favorite, which is so funny because nobody would ever guess it,
No.
right? I know, but Princess Jellyfish is literally my favorite.
I thought it was gonna be Pokemon.
No. So, well, Pokemon, see, a lot of people don't say Pokemon's an anime because it's so Americanized. I know.
counts.
It still counts to me, but I get shit talked all the time about it.
Well, they're wrong.
I know.
Console gaming or PC gaming?
Console. We play
God bless you guys.
Xbox way too much. They'll be at my house and just playing GTA or just Overwatch constantly.
What do you guys main on Overwatch?
Junkrat.
Roadhog.
Bastion.
What is it?
Bastion.
Bastion?
Oh, we don't got any
Bastion.
Widow mains?
No,
Damn.
I've had the game for like over a year, and I barely ever played it. Just because I also got Skyrim at the same time, the remastered. So I was like, oh my god, I've got to play Skyrim and GTA. So it's like, I was like, oh my god, I got to play them all. So then I started playing. But these guys are really good. I'm terrible. I'm really bad.
I am
They're
too.
really good. So
You could bring a single Pokemon to the real world to be your best friend. Who would it be?
Magmar.
Magmar. Okay.
that's cool. That's really cool.
I don't even know any of the new Pokemon.
You can do original.
The
Jen.
original.
Those are the only ones that matter, anyways.
I feel like Charizard.
Yeah.
What about Zapdos? Because I can fly him.
Oh, and you could shock a bunch.
Yes. What is your ultimate OTP?
So I don't know. That's a hard one. What's yours? I want to know yours first before I say.
You totally caught me off guard.
Oh, see, yeah, I got you. See, you got me. So I'm just trying to be because I'm a very simple man when it comes to anime and stuff like that. I'm very simple. Shrek
counts, that counts.
Shrek and Fiona. That's beautiful. There we go. That's what we're going with.
Shrek and Fiona.
Yes.
Okay, Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask. I like them as an OTP.
I do, but Sailor Moon. So I've got a friend who cosplays Sailor Moon full time, and everyone laughs. And she acts like her too.
Oh
And,
no.
and I can't wait for her to watch this, but it's just Sailor Moon is a bitch. And it's she's mean, but on accident. I know.
Yeah, it's it's a snobby me.
Yes, exactly. I know it's on accident, but I am a Tuxedo Mask fan. So, but I'm definitely more of a Venus fan. Sailor Venus is my go-to.
Would you rather have the Force in a lightsaber or own an Iron Man suit?
Lightsaber.
Forcing a lightsaber.
Lightsaber.
Iron Man, dude.
Thank you.
I can fly wherever the hell
Guess
I
what you can.
want.
Guess what? I control
Guess
your
what?
powers.
And not just
control
that,
your
dude.
suit.
Listen,
Fuck
give
you.
me one of the freaking crystals. Let me build my freaking lightsaber, and let me just go right through your suit.
blast you
Right,
guys.
dude. I blast them right back at you. You're dead. Sayonara.
Too late. You can't take it back either. So you're done, Iron
No,
Man.
I'd rather
Yep.
fly.
Whatever, Iron Man.
Hell yeah, man.
Whatever.
Girlfriend's so much fun.
I know.
If If you were at Hogwarts, which house would you want to be part of?
So I am Gryffindor. I already took it. I'm full-blooded Gryffindor. Slytherin, I can see. See, I'm a Gryffindor. Oh.
I was a Gryffindor when I was younger. Now I'm a Slytherin.
Oh, okay. See, I Gryffindor. Like, I took that house that it put you in the middle, like
Right.
they put you in two. Gryffindor. I literally just hit Gryffindor.
Perfect though.
Yeah, it works.
The cliche question: if you were a mutant, what would you want your power to be?
Ooh.
Be invisible, I guess. I don't know.
Be invisible.
Met
Okay.
I think
so,
Pyro or Iceman for me. I think
Yeah. So I think I'd want to teleport.
Okay.
So that way I could like, especially out on the road, like being like real.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Like
awesome.
I'd play a show, teleport. Play a show, teleport. You know what I mean? Just that would be.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Teleport.
Yep.
Let's say that.
Each of you guys, if you have your phones on you, take out your phone and put your iTunes on shuffle and say the first song that comes up.
Okay, so we're gonna do. So I'll do
So
Spotify.
What?
Pull up your music on your phone and hit shuffle, and what's the first song that comes up?
All right, we'll go down. What is it?
Weather Eye, Gemini. Featuring Gemini.
What do I hit?
Weather
shuffle?
Eye. Okay, it's go to songs. Have you added stuff? Go to
Yeah.
songs and you hit shuffle. What is it?
Torsionist.
Contortionist. Oh, cool.
Share with me Day Show.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Okay. Bright Eyes. Waste of Paint.
I haven't listened to them since like 2005.
I'm stuck in like that era. So
For people that have not been to Atlanta, what is one food place that someone must go to?
the Vortex. So the Vortex or the Varsity. OK Cafe, best Southern food. I love food, so, and I love Atlanta. So the Varsity, the best greasy, gross food that you could ever get. Then if you want to get some bubble tea, there is Sweet Hut. Sweet Hut's amazing.
Where can we all find you guys online?
Everywhere. Literally just go to Google, type in the funeral portrait, and you'll see my ugly face. So literally, Facebook, type in the funeral portrait. Instagram, type in the funeral portrait. Twitter, type in the funeral portrait. Spotify, type in the funeral portrait. There you go.
Perfect. Like I said before, these guys are absolutely worth your follow, so make sure to take the time and go give them all the love that you can. They're the funeral portrait, and this is Deegan from the Geek Life, and we're out of here. See you guys next time.